Salvete Spectatores, it's Masopust back in Total War Attila, and with the campaign of the Vandals coming to an end slowly but surely, I thought, what about a new campaign, a new great campaign with the Western Roman Empire? It's the only legendary start, the famous legendary start, and if we die, so be it, but I want to challenge the game to give me some real hardcore stuff, because with the Vandals we were in some precarious situations but never really had to fight for our survival, and that should be different with the Romans. I think I'm gonna play on hard, the same difficulty as with the Vandals, because it suited me quite well, and I am an enemy to all DLC policy. You might want to say, well, what's about EU4? And when I see a DLC, I want to know, does it bring to me any bonuses? And the blood and burning, it's just graphical issues. It's just I don't know, where were they? Here. Bonuses to the looks, the style, and the Celts and the Longbeards, to my mind, are very boring factions already implemented into the game. They just want to milk the customers because they could unlock them. They don't have to produce anything for that. Now with the major DLCs in EU4, they completely overhauled the whole gaming experience and implemented new stuff. Never mind, let's talk about the Western Romans here. We are Latin Christians, we are allied with the Eastern Romans, of course, at the beginning of the game. And here's some flavor text, and okay, we both have the Imperial Allegiance trait. Can levy units from friendly hordes passing through Roman territory. I don't know what exactly a friendly horde is, but we'll see. And for the Eastern Romans, the special bonus is some income and trade bonus. And for us, it's a minus 2% reduction cost for upkeep in non-Roman units. I don't know, minus 2% is nothing. I don't think that's a really big impact here. The immigration public order penalties is half, that's good, and constant immigration. I don't know what that's about. If that's a good or a bad thing, we will see. Let's have a look at the campaign settings. That's alright. Battle Realism mode should be fun sometimes, but I like to see the whole map, and we'll focus on a minor victory again. Wait a second. Minor victory, we only have to hold Italia, Liguria, Venetia. We do that at the beginning of the game, don't we? So we just, well, we'll see if we will be able to hold only a few provinces. If we look at our Vandals campaign, the Romans were all but gone at around 400 AD. But the razing mechanism was overhauled in the new patch, so it would be not as a common sight as before. So that, for instance, the whole of Gaul has been burnt down and Italia was no more. So let's have a look at the introduction video. And we see Constantinople in front of us. That's not where we start. Our capital is Mediolanum. And of course Roma is our center. I don't think we can change our capital. So we'll have to accept that Rome is no longer our capital. I don't know why, but that's the case. And later, historically, it even changed to Ravenna. But I like the capital to be the strongest and most famous city as Constantinople for the Eastern Romans. I think we are at war with one of the Gothic hordes at the beginning, and the Huns are at war with the Eastern Romans, not with the Western Romans. But I'm not sure, we'll see in a second.
The air was filled with smoke and blood. The Roman Empire was divided. From the Pillars of Hercules to the far reaches of the Adriatic, the Western Empire stretched. Sacred earth where men of greatness conquered. But those who followed neglected Rome, fighting over the scraps of past glory. Either cast aside their petty differences or succumb to barbarous darkness. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Romans of the Western Empire, those noble sons of the Eternal City, the time had come to restore power to Rome. They made ready for war. It was the will of the late Emperor Theodosius that Rome be divided. And this has left you in a precarious situation. Overstretched and desperately trying to protect the Western Empire from barbarian threat, the burden of military and civil maintenance has left your economy in tatters. Public order is waning, so it may be wise to consolidate your forces closer to the capital, ceding frontier territories as a buffer if necessary. Once your infrastructure has been strengthened and the immediate threats dealt with, you will be ready to strike forth, conquer your enemies, and if possible, regain dominion over the Eastern Roman Empire. Build a Roman Empire worthy of Augustus himself.
Well, there are some far-fetched goals. I don't want to reclaim the Eastern Romans at all. The Eastern Roman territories. I want to make them my steadfast allies here. So, okay, let's first check our diplomatic situation. Okay, Flavius Theodosius Augustus is dead, so is his wife. Our king is Flavius Honorius Augustus. We could assassinate him. We have Flavius Stilicho. His brother, as it seems, or his illegitimate brother, could be because of this. No, this one is illegitimate. This daughter, Horatia Flavianus, and Duilia Flavianus is another daughter ready to marry. Okay, we could appoint our brother, or half-brother, whatever, to a military count. But let's first... what do we want to do with our king? Okay, we will put Flavius Stilicho in a position of military count, for now. We want our king to become governor of... Let's have a look. We cannot appoint as many governors as we would like. We can only appoint 4 governors, but we have many, many more regions. So let's have a look. Which provinces need our attention? Let's go to provinces here and sort by wealth. Because of course we want to keep the most wealthy provinces and also most secure provinces. So Carthaginensis is secure and wealthy. Insulae Occidentalis, I don't care about these guys. Magna Graecia, maybe not the safest one, Narbonensis. The wealth is bad in all of these. Oh, wait a second. No, those are other provinces. Look at this, why are my provinces so extremely poor compared to the other ones? Let's have a look why. Let's pick the cheapest one. Maxima Sequanorum. This should give 300 wealth. What's the matter here? Oh, food shortage. Right. I don't know. I think it's corruption maybe. Or some other influences. Food, wealth. Alright, here we go. The larger your empire grows, the more corruption you will encounter. It reduces your tax income. Some governors can reduce corruption. So, that's our problem. We only receive 20% of our supposed wealth. Where's our center? Okay, we don't need a governor for Italia because well, let's actually go for public order here. There are only a few provinces that are fine. Liguria, Venetia, Pannonia, Dalmatia, so, Italia, blah blah. -5 is not that bad. -8, that's a little bit bad. -8. What's going on here? Taxes, difficulty level, religious immigrants, food. So nothing special. We should only need to build a few buildings. Maxima Sequanorum. Yeah, this province. Oh, it's actually at 0 buildings. That's good. I don't want to protect really these frontier nations. Here we have a little bit of a problem. And I'm sorry if this takes a long time here, but I want to make sure that I don't make any fatal mistakes at the beginning. Well, let's go simply after the wealthiest provinces. Carthaginensis wants a general, not a general. Appointment. C, I mean, here we go. Then let's pick the other 4. Narbonensis doesn't need one. Insulae Occidentalis, Magna Graecia, Galaecia and Africa. He has only 6 loyalty. What are these guys? Okay. Britannia I may have to abandon. That could prove a little bit sad, but whatever. Let's put one into Italia, just because it's our main province here. Why not? What? Oh! Why can't I... Oh, we already have 4. That's bad. Okay, so in the center of the Mediterranean we will build our economy. Let's have a look what bonuses we can do here. Christian mission. Research rate and Christian influence. What's the oh god. It's completely intermixed here. Minus corruption. And also religion, that's good. But I think just bread and circuses should do the trick for at the beginning here. Let's put bread and circuses everywhere. Decreases immigration. Because I need to get the negative public order in check here. Characters, okay. Bread and circuses. It's actually a very good edict. In Africa we could also do that. And in Rome not. We will do another edict here. Corruption or research rate. Let's do the corruption thing here, because we could pimp up Rome to our economical powerhouse. Where do we want to have our recruitment capacity? I think our capital region is a good starting point here. Because it's quite in the center of the realm. Or maybe a province further up here. I don't know. Okay, let's check our research. I think... Oh, we have some nice already researched stuff going on. Molded architecture gives us some unlocked buildings here, that's good. Okay, it's basically a whole lot of buildings. Here we could unlock the recruitment of Comitatensis Spears and Protectores Domestici. From multiplayer I know they're quite a good unit. Integrity +1, that's also nice. Ah, that's not important. Western Auxilia Palatina. Amigari Defensoris. Corruption is good. That's not too important. Let's go with the corruption first, then build these 4 and then come back to the civil tree. Here we get integrity +2 and growth +2. That's good. So we will get an integrity bonus of +3. Let's look at our armies.
I serve the people of Rome.
Yeah, they have a negative integrity here. -1, -1, -1.
The people of Rome.
We have a quite decent amount of armies. So, do we need... Oh, let's check politics first. We have a few enemies. Well, that's should be easier to check here. Diplomatic status. Okay, we are at war with the Jutes, the Saxons, the Quadians, and a fourth... The Ostrogoths, right. So let's see if we can make peace with any of these factions before we do anything else.
Gods of the afterlife.
Maybe they want to do it. Could be. It's a possibility, right?
Do not attempt to sweeten.
Quadians.
You have the ear of my people.
And Saxons.
Gods of the afterlife.
Of course, nobody wanted that. So let's check trade agreements next. Alamans.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey. Speak plainly.
Interesting. They get the better of that agreement, but they want to do it. So I'm fine with that. Maybe a non-aggression pact? Nope. But if they accept the trade agreement, they may don't want to attack us.
You have the ear of my people.
Just trying here.
My time is better spent feasting and...
Maybe the Gaetulians.
I will be a patient.
Excellent. They're very peaceful. They also didn't attack me when I was playing as the Vandals.
Speak quickly and well.
Maybe they want one. Nope, they don't. Morians.
The door is open.
That's bad. Okay, that's it. Right, let's check our good relationships. The Eastern Romans. We have military access and military alliance. What else could we do with you?
Let us talk and then enjoy good Roman wine when we have agreement.
Arranged marriage. Yes, they accepted that. I don't need any daughters here. Okay. We are as good as it's going to get. The Franks. We have a non-aggression pact with.
Gods of the afterlife.
They don't want an defensive alliance. And of course they don't want a military alliance either. With the Gaetulians we could try a non-aggression pact. That's good. I don't want a defensive alliance. They don't hate me. I don't care about these guys. With the Yaziges. Are they a horde? Yeah, they are.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey. Speak plain.
We have military access through these guys. Okay.
Do not try my patience.
I don't want any frontier, military frontier at the south. So I hope these guys won't attack me. That would be very bad. They like me. Okay, that's good. Okay, that was it. Which nations are strong? The Sassanids are pretty strong and the Eastern Romans. But we are by far the strongest faction here. So that's a good thing going for us.
Commander.
Now we have to decide where to split our armies. We have very weak armies actually. Many of them are even only at half strength. If they didn't change this in the next... Yeah, look at this. Only half strength. We of course need most of our armies in Britannia and the northeastern frontier here. Also Illyria will be a gate for incoming hordes. I definitely don't need this army in Iberia. This should be a rather safe place. I think I need one army down here because I believe that the Garamantians will declare war sooner or later. -2, -8, -7. And we need an army to quell the unrest. So let's actually move this army to Carthago for one. What units could we recruit? Only Limitane border guards. That's bad. Well, let's move them up here. In Carthago, that's actually quite a good position. They could strike south and come to assistance in Italia if necessary. We will make use of fleets to be sure, because many of the hordes decide to go to sea. This army will put in forced march and bring up north. I don't need a force in Iberia.
Commander.
Then we have 5 more armies. One army in Britannia
What does Rome require of
with
me?
half strength, that's bad. And already this Caledonian army is stronger than mine. Female Celtic levy and Celtic band. Oh, these crazy Abdanians, I still hate you. What is this? Lead. Okay, interesting. We have lead and I think iron. In Londinium. I don't want to develop this just yet.
Ready for battle.
We have limited amount of money, so we can't do everything. Although we have a lot of building possibilities. We are at war with the Saxons, so we should have one army around here. We are at war with these guys, so I need one army here and...
We hunger for battle.
Let's actually put 2 armies together. So maybe we could attack these guys and subdue them. Want to put you first in here.
What does
And then
Rome
move
require
closer.
of me?
Are we able to defend this?
How can I serve
I don't
the
know.
people of Rome?
We'll just leave this unit here. And I think...
Commander.
Where do I want to strike? We need to subdue those... Ah, excellent, we have an Onager here, that's very good.
How can I serve the people
This,
of Rome?
this is very important. Could recruit a few... mercenaries there. I know that the Saxons will attack Camalodunum at the beginning of the next turn.
I don't care
That
how
always
tired you
happens. So let's actually move
Faster, damn you all.
these guys to Camalodunum. So we should be able to protect them.
Yes.
I don't think that they will declare... Well, they could declare war on the first turn, but that would be bad luck.
are. Ready for battle.
These guys are well defended here in Augusta Trevororum. We could actually move a little bit further
March until your feet bleed. Then
East.
some more.
Let's put these guys here
Call this
and
a
these guys
garrison?
here. That should do it.
Ready for
We have one Swabian big stack here. They are a problem. But if I were able to completely annihilate these guys before they could retrain some more,
serve the people of Rome?
this would be really good. I have 2 armies here and a 3rd army over here.
Serve the people of Rome.
With these 3 armies, I should be able to kill these guys. The champions of... What? Friagabis. Okay. So our armies are alright. I don't want to build any units just yet because I don't have any recruitment
Ready
possibilities.
for orders.
And I want to build at least a few public order buildings in every province so that there are no rebellions. Let's secure Iberia first. We have... Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces here. I actually also have to watch out for food. So let's have a look at our wealth production. Where is this? Fertility here. 4, 5. Oh, these two provinces are very fertile and very secure. That's good. We have very fertile lands overall. That's a good thing, right? So let's build some food things over here. What food possibilities do we have? Fields give us 10 food plus 8 for every level. We can upgrade these to some other stuff. Okay. This costs not much. We could build a lot of them. Let's have a look at the food level. We are at negative food here. Can we actually see if a whole province suffers from food? For instance, this province here. It gives us negative public order. So let's build one food production in this province. Wait a second, public order -1. Interesting. So in these two provinces, we need food. Okay, let's do that. What's cheaper, to build a new food plant or to expand a already existing one? Let's look at the expansion with the most food. This would give us 70. This would give us 45. This would give... Ooh! This would give us 74. 120 wealth. But this would give us much more wealth. And I know that the fertility decreases, so I think the cattle herd is better than the... I think the sheep flock is the least important. It gives us the most fertility, the most wealth, but we need food. So 74 food and 120 wealth against 70 food and 350. The cattle herd. It will be the cattle herd everywhere. There is no food production over here, so I'm going to expand here and build a field. This would give us an initial 42 food. We also could build this one, but that won't happen because the maintenance costs. Fountain gives us sanitation. This would give us units. Food and public order. Wow, this is very nice indeed, but it costs quite a lot. Oh no, it only works... Wait a second. It only works because we're in Malacca and we could produce the... I think I'm gonna go with it. I need this one here. And this would give us 50 food, so... It's a little bit complicated actually. Consumption 10, 10... So we should be even in this province then. So far so good. We want to build a few more public order enhancing. Only +2, that's not that good. +1 public order. Nothing really. +3 public order and wealth. That seems nice. Forum versus capital. It gives us the same amount of public order with it's basically 75 wealth against food. And it's the same price. Wait 1 second. We are at... wow. Quite a high food consumption here, so I'm gonna go with the non-consuming one, forum. Wow, we have a lot of building possibilities here. Let's just go with the forum. We can build one more wheat farm actually. And that we will do in Consumption 30, consumption 10, production. This is actually even, I think. Let's have a look. It should be even. Yep, it's even. Maybe here we have a problem. Nope, we don't. Here we have a problem in our capital, so this should be... Wow, there we have a big problem. But the public order is alright. Here we have also a shortage, so we will build a food production building. Namely the wheat fields. It costs 850, okay. Yeah, that's it. We have very few denarii left, but this should be our first turn. Let's end it and see what the AI... Wait, we could do maybe something with these guys. They don't like us, they hate us. What could we do with them?
Quickly and well.
Gift region.
Speak ill slowly and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
They may like that. You can offer a region to a migrating tribe once they enter your territory. So I could make them basically federati, and they would maybe even accept that. They don't even want a non-aggression pact. My goal is to annihilate these guys. And I don't actually want to give them the region of Lugdunum because it's a fortified city. But the public order is very low actually. We could recruit cohorts here. That's interesting. Taberne. Okay. Let's end the turn for now and let's have a look what...
War! A man's calling
Okay.
is war, not weaklings gossip. Give me the clash of swords, not wagging tongues.
The Picts attack us and I don't want to call these guys to help because then they will break the alliance possibly. That's never a good idea because you don't see how they will behave and what could the Eastern Romans do against the Picts? I mean, nothing, right? So we'll have problems in Scotland, north of the Hadrian Wall.
Christ weeps when men battle fruitlessly. Can you help us in this war and please the Lord through victory?
No. I don't think it's a good idea to anger the Huns early on.
By the flame,
Fuck.
I will have my lord's torturers prepare special excruciations. Oh,
Yeah, shut it. So we're going to subdue you. At least we have...
We live for battle. We dream of it. We relish it.
Okay. So we have 3 more wars. As far the appointments went rather well. Oh, this is the marry... Okay, right. He married these guys. Gather support. Embezzle funds. Divorce. Adopt. Why would I do that? I forgot to put some of these guys into military court position. Okay, wait a second. We have only 2 more positions left and we want to pick the guys with the highest loyalty. 8 is nice. Okay, but let's do the guy with the 8. And then we have 2 with 7, I believe. Oh, wait a second. This guy we already appointed. He's 30 and he has 8 influence. Oh, let's take this guy. Alright. And nice enough, the Saxons... Oh, shit! I didn't realize the Franks declared war on me. Why didn't it say so? We have to deal with these guys, they're a problem. The hordes are just too big to really hold off. The Swabians ran towards... What's this province? I think it's Turonum. Okay. So these guys are at war with me. Oops, I'm at sea actually. There was a mistake here. I want to both attack the Franks and the Saxons, but I know from their beginning of the starting campaign that they are very strong.
Commander?
And what our next decisions will be, we will see in the next episode. I know it has only been one turn, but the beginning is the most important of every campaign, so I thank you all for watching for here.